So it's May 18th. Most of the stuff is up in the garden. There's still a few things that are still sleeping. Today the plan is to weed all these pathways and then weeds in the garden. A lot of stuff I can't tell if it's weeds or not yet, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. This plant here, I don't know what it is. If someone knows, maybe they can tell me, because I'm really not sure. There is a ton of forget-me-nots in the garden. They grow really well here. I am probably going to, I didn't plant those there, they just grew. So I am going to be just moving them in between plants. Oh, and then here's our little chipmunk friend. I'll see if he'll eat the peanuts. Chippy, come on. Oh, Pencil. Oh, he's so cute. He didn't eat out of my hand until yesterday, and now he's my little friend, and he comes running for peanuts. I don't have any right now. You ate them all. As I was saying, so we have lots of forget-me-nots growing here, and I absolutely love them. So I'm not gonna weed them out. I'm just gonna move them in between plants when I find new plants to plant. These are my favorites. I absolutely love them. They are so beautiful. I want to plant a lot more of these. But as you can see, there are a lot of weeds and a lot of empty spaces. So I do have a few more plants to add today, but it's gonna take a few more years to fill this garden up. That is all the weeds from the gardens. There is a ton. So now we just have to load this up with dirt. So we just got back from a nursery store, a few of them actually, except for this mango, which I did grow from seed last year and kept inside for the winter, so it is ready to go outside again. I got a bunch of seeds. This one is a plant that's been in my house that is struggling a little bit, and I think it'll do much better in the garden. But all the rest came from the nursery. This one is a gooseberry, which I'm so excited for. You've got lots of tomatoes, a Boston fern, and for flowers, I usually always get perennials, except this Alyssum, which is my very favorite, and it's an annual, but I do make an exception for that one because I love it so much. And I'm really excited for these pansies, which are apparently perennial. I've never seen a perennial pansy before, so if they come back next year, I will be ecstatic. Got some strawberry, some chamomile, and this one is called a tayberry, which is apparently a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry. This beautiful iris, some peonies, and I'm not sure what this one is, but the picture looked cool. So here's the most recent update. I did not add anything to this garden. So the big peony went here. It's gonna get lots of sun. It's a good spot for it. I put the little snapdragons here. I'm hoping they'll reseed and come back next year, but not likely. It's a little bit fuller now. So here's one of the pansies in partial shade. It seems to be really perking up. I think it's happy here, and I'm so hopeful that it comes back next year. I really love this plant. I don't remember what it is. It's just foliage. I don't think it's gonna get a flower. I think this might be creeping phlox, but I'm not sure. I want it to take over like a carpet. Here's that big showy mystery plant. I'm not sure what it is. It says so on the tag, but I just haven't looked. Again, I absolutely adore these. I want more of these for next year. Here's the black-eyed Susan. And my little mango survived the night. Nothing ate it, and it looks really happy. I think it's going to do well here. Here's the chamomile. I think it's struggling a bit. I don't know if I read the directions properly. Maybe it should be in the shade, or maybe it's just not adjusting well to being replanted. Here's the foxglove. There's some of the Alyssum. I know it won't come back next year, but it's one of my favorites, so I always put a few in there. There's some more Alyssum right there. And here's the more of those perennial pansies. I put the hollyhock back there. The spot does get sun later in the day. And there's another one of the iris. It is variegated, this one, and I hope it does really well.